8:39 on this Tuesday, the Ides of March. We have special guests in studio from HomeSmart Evergreen Realty. They are members of the Home and Garden Show. Is this your first year? Should I say welcome?
Yes, this will be our second year, actually.
Oh, our
yes.
second. Okay, so welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Your dreams, your ticket out. Okay, so at Rene, we have Rene from Rene Enriquez Real Estate Group.
That is correct.
We have Lacey Rossi from HomeSmart, and we have Jesse as well. We have a full-on interview here with everybody involved. What would we like to talk about as far as the real estate group? What makes you guys so special? I know you're special.
Oh, thank
because
you.
You're part of the Home and Garden Show. I know that. Yeah. But what makes you so special? Why should we pick you guys?
Well, well, first of all, we're based out of here at Santa Clarita, so that makes us special. And then we are just set up a little bit more differently than others out there. So we have a real estate division, and we also have our lending division. So Smart Home Mortgage will be our lending division, and we have HomeSmart as a real estate division. So me as an associate broker, we can pivot either way and make sure that we are educating our clients with the latest and greatest information that's out there and the best programs. So we just offer many different solutions to be able to help people establish and be able to, take advantage of the homeownership that's a great investment for everybody.
I do have a question regarding that. So if I'm in the market for a home, I want to get a home in the valley, and I come to you guys, so you can help me with both finding the home and then mortgaging the home. You can do that.
Absolutely. So we do it. So Jesse will take the point. So Jesse Davis, which is right here to my right.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesse Davis would take the point in the mortgage side.
Mm-hmm.
And so Jesse has spent numerous hours and many years of experience already in developing her skill sets and making sure she understands what the programs are out there, what availability for that particular client. So we tailor to that particular client and depending on their situation.
So Jesse.
Yes.
Question for you. If there's so it depends on how much we make, how long we've been. I mean, what are the criteria that you tailor it to?
So we would look at your current debts, your current income, and what your projected payment is going to be. So I sit down and I crunch all the numbers to figure out what you can afford. And then I go to Rene and Lacey and say, okay, based on the information they've given me, this is what they can afford to buy. Mm-hmm. This is what they have for down payment. This is their maximum loan amount. And then Rene and Lacey take it over and they find a home that fits within your budget. And then that's when you can tell them your wants and your needs, 3-bedroom with a pool, that kind of stuff. So then they take it from there.
So, Jesse, when the question for you is, do people usually think they can afford more or do they think they can afford less? I mean, when they come in, do they have high hopes and say, I want that big house? And you go, okay, hold up.
So far, I'm grateful I have not had to be a dream crusher yet. So a lot of people, when they come to me, they have no idea what that looks like. They have no idea what the payment looks like between $500,000 or $850,000. And those are honestly the best ones that I can work with because there are no expectations there. And a lot of the times I can qualify them for more than they think they can, and then they get really excited.
Well, that's where you become, the favorite person, the best friend. Then you turn it over to Rene and Lacey, and they say, okay, so we qualified for $800,000 of mortgage, and then you guys go to town.
Absolutely. And, one point that I do want to make is that Jesse has the availability. Being a broker, we have more flexibility. So we have hundreds of different wholesalers that we're shopping the client against. So that particular buyer might have 5 or 6 different options. And so that is a beautiful opportunity for them that most people just won't have. So being a broker, we just offer so many different solutions and so we can shop many different rates, we can shop many different programs. So it's not your cookie cutter 30-year fix most of the time. Sometimes there's some specialty programs out there that are available. And then once that's set up, then it goes over to myself or to Lacey. Mm-hmm. And Lacey and I basically knowing the area. So we stretch anywhere from Santa Clarita all the way up to Antelope Valley, San Fernando Valley, and Ventura County because I grew up there.
Okay.
And so we are stretched, and we do have more members on our team. We're missing a few. But we do go pretty much from the desert all the way out to the beach.
What's your favorite part? Do you like the open houses? Do you like the one-on-one? What's your, and since we haven't heard from Lacey yet, belly on up to the mic there. And what's your favorite part of this whole process for you? Since we know Jesse's not a dream crusher, do you ever have that feeling of, okay, am I going to give them good or bad news? Do you show them a home and then they're just so happy? I mean, how do you, what's the process for you?
I mean, yeah, my absolute favorite part of the process is starting the shopping experience and going from the beginning to end. Some clients take a lot of time to figure out what they want. They don't really know what they want right when they start shopping. So I think it's really great to uncover that, find exactly what they're looking for. And of course, the most awesome part is handing over those keys.
That is a fun part. But when I found out what I wanted, right after I bought the house, because then I found out, oh, you know what I needed that I don't have. Right. So now I'm an expert after actually buying a home. You live and you go, you know what's great and you know what's not great. Little things make a difference. I know in some of the newer homes, a very little thing happened in my house that is just so fantastic, and I'm sure you've seen it. There's an actual outlet on the outside for your Christmas lights.
Oh yeah,
that is attached to an outlet inside that a button, and you just one button and your Christmas lights go on, and it made the biggest difference. And it was just that little, right?
So it's the simplest things that make the biggest difference.
Exactly, and I'm sure you find those all the time. And doesn't that make the potential homeowner just so happy? They're like,
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
It makes life so much simpler. At the Home and Garden Show, which is coming up at the end of April, you guys are you all three going to be there?
Absolutely, yes.
Mm-hmm.
To meet and greet. What do you have to show and tell for people coming in? Because a lot of people are going to be coming in. Get ready.
Basically information. I think right now everybody wants to know where the market's at. Obviously, we have a blazing hot market out there. So affordability is a huge concern, but then sellers are really taking advantage of this market right now, especially here in Santa Clarita. This is a very popular area for many folks around for other neighborhoods. They want to be in here. So they need to know that. They need to understand what their property value is. And so and there's a strategy in pricing the home and then what the home is actually going to sell for. So that's super, super important. So marketing, little Lacey over here, she's also our marketing specialist. So she's looking at how we're going to market this particular property and how we're going to get more people. You asked earlier, what's the one area that we like? I personally like the human interaction. So doing open houses for me, that's where I love to meet people and talk to them and figure out what their needs and wants are going to be in a home, including the little the outlet that you were just talking about,
the
right?
Christmas,
So
the
we want to know those little
outlet,
details, right? Because we listen to those details and then we tailor that, and we were able, between Lacey and I, we put together a marketing plan for that particular home, and then we help our buyers be able to find those homes. So we're here to just give people knowledge, give people information on what we can do. Just being brokers, we have a lot of different we have so much flexibility and many different programs that we can offer individuals out there that are looking to become homeowners anywhere between Antelope Valley all the way out to the beach. We're able to help them out.
Is it possible to have a buyer's and a seller's market? Is that possible?
Yes, and we've done many of them, including one of our programs that we do offer is our down payment assistance program. So many agents and many, those are not working right now because the market's hot. I mean, we've gotten 3, 4, maybe in the last 6 months. We've got them into escrow, successfully closed them. So this is no money down. They're coming in with 100% financing, maybe just paying some closing costs. So this is helping individuals, but this all comes with networking and relationships with other agents and other brokers that are out there in the area. So we've been here for, I think myself, I've been in it for 10 years now. I think we're all, pretty tenured in this business. So we know a lot of folks in town. So that helps when it comes to getting your offer accepted, right? So that communication with the other agent on the other side, a lot of times it's not always just monetary that they're looking for. Sometimes they just need time. Sometimes they might need a buyer that they know, hey, well, just if you're willing to take my washer and dryer, I'll sell it to you, right? So you just never know unless you have that communication.
Absolutely.
If you speak with them. So
you got to talk. And
Yeah.
Rene, I must say you're a good. The ladies said you were a good talker, and I got to tell you, they were right. You got Rene. And you got Lacey, but Jesse is starts everything off. You're all making dreams come true. You can see him at the Home and Garden Show. If you need to talk to him right now, you can either go to the website, which is scvhomematch.com, homematch.com, or their number is 661-430-4300. Easy number to remember, 430-4300. So glad you came back for a second year. I hope you come back and back and back. And we'll see you in about a month or so at the Home and Garden Show. Thank you so much for coming in. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having us.
Thank you for having us.